Well, hello, everybody. It's Harmony Stamps with Michelle, and I'm Michelle. I'm an independent Stamping Up demonstrator. Looking forward to showing you some new fun stuff today. It's been a very crazy day, but I'm going to take a little break from the other grindstone and produce my video for today. As a reminder, every month I have a make and take card class free with purchase. And this month's card class uses the Nature's Sweetness Suite, which some of is retiring at the end of this month. And these are the three cards we did on our video last Sunday. And they are, if you want to get the make and takes to make all three of these cards, two each of each card, you just need to make a purchase using the host code on your screen or in the description below of $35 or more before shipping and taxes using that host code. And then I will be happy to send that kit out to you as long as you actually allow me to see your contact information when you make that purchase. Because without that information, unless you email me directly, I have no other way of knowing that you are the one that made that purchase. All right, I'm going to go ahead and remove the banner so we can have the whole screen to ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and put these away. We had two new kits release on Tuesday, yesterday, and I happen to already have one of them because I went to on stage. We're going to be playing with that today. Just as a reminder, the new catalog is available if you want one in your hands. I have some coming, and I can make sure you get one. But I would need you to contact me, and then I can give you all the details about how to get one of these new catalogs in your hands. Until May 1st, I can't open it on camera, but I can show you the cover at least. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that aside. If you are aware, next Tuesday, April 9th, we have the last chance sale starts. However, just to let you know, there are things that are already gone. Actually, let me pull some of those up so I can read them to you. One moment while I get that. All right, where are you, my friend? Sorry, it's been a crazy day and I'm trying to fit too many things into a 24-hour period with waking up way too early, not intentionally, but not being able to get back to sleep, which is always so much fun, as you may be aware. All right, let me hit this. All right, so the items that are already gone are the Carousel Horse photopolymer stamp set. So that means the bundle is gone too. The only thing you can now purchase is the dies. The Lazy Days bundle and stamp set are already sold out. So is the Color and Contour stamp set, the Pansy Patch stamp set, the Cottage Wreaths stamp set, the Season of Chic stamp set, the Parakeet Party refill, the vellum cardstock, the 6x8 cellophane bags, the very vanilla thick cardstock, the basic white 3x3 envelopes, the 2022 to 2024 in color pearls, the clear block A, the stripes and splatters 3D embossing folder, the Easter lily dies, and the thoughtful expression dies are all already sold out. However, there are things that are low inventory, so I want you to know what those are. So again, going to stampinup.com, make sure you're shopping with me. That would be awesome. Go to the shop products right here, click the arrow, then hit shop all, and then hit the 90 so you have a lot per page rather than going through a bunch of phrases. This is a kit we're going to play with today. But what we really want to do is come down here on the left side and we're going to hit retiring low inventory. This is going to tell you in real time what is currently low inventory that is retiring. And if it goes out of stock, will not be restocked. So if anything that you really must have is on your list, is on this list, you should shop sooner rather than later, even if it's potentially going to be on sale starting on the 9th. So that includes the photo friendship royalty stamp set, the Darling Details dies, the Let's Go Shopping stamp set, Supremely Awesome Cling stamp set, the Just My Type stamp set, the Time Together stamp set, the On the Ocean stamp set, Lighting the Way stamp set, Taco Fiesta stamp set, Regal Reindeer stamp set, the Alpha Best Photo Polymer stamp set. Oops, there's the refills. We've already lost Parakeet Party refills. You can't get any more of those. So the Decorative Circle Punch is on the low inventory list. The Orchid Oasis Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky ink refills are low inventory. The Happy Hedgehogs, the Spiral Die stamp set, the Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes, and the Clear Block Storage Caddy are all currently low inventory. Some of those I don't recall may or may not be offered at a discount starting April 9th, but if they don't make it to April 9th, they'll never be discounted. So just so you're aware, that's how you can find them. We'll go ahead and pull that off the screen. Pre-order has begun, and I actually tomorrow have a couple more items. I couldn't help myself. Oh my goodness, that are coming. So today we're going to put together one each of these 3 cards from the Hooray for Honeycomb kit, which looks fun. So we need 1 card like this. We're going to need those. I'll put this to the side. I'm going to set this over here for the moment. We'll need 1 of these. And then we will put these to the side for a moment. And then we will need 1 of these. And then we will put these to the side. Now remember what the envelopes look like. They have different colors on the inside. So looks like Pool Party, Lemon Lolly, Petal Pink, I think. Or maybe it could be Flirty Flamingo, but yeah, I think it's probably Flirty Flamingo. Anyways, and then they have rainbows and berries and balloons on the outside of the envelope. So lots of fun. Well, let's go ahead and retrieve my bone folder. I'll look at the inside of that. I'm going to go ahead and crease or burnish my creases. Just get a little bit of a head start on these. I do like to do 1 card as designed unless it doesn't make sense to do it as designed, and that is probably going to be the case on the strawberry, but I will still probably do it as designed just because. All right, so it looks like we're going to start with the berry card, which is the strawberry, of course. And I'm going to set these over here. And then I'm going to grab out the bits that we're going to need. We're going to need the Very Proud of You. Come along. Out we go. Out. There we go. And these do come in 4 different languages. So if you know anybody who speaks those languages, you can make one for them. If not, well, then you can use the backside of them and stamp other sentiments on them, which is a great way to reuse these items. We're also going to need this strip of green. Okay, and it looks like we need 1 each of these leaves for the top of our strawberry. I'm just going to, for the sake of time, pop this out for a card we're doing also, but not this card specifically. All right. So I'll set that aside. I'm going to fold this up so I'm just focused on that. Now, the nice thing about these with the pre-printed sentiments is you don't even have to stamp. It is all done for you. All right, so we're going to need 1 each of those and 1 of this. There is 3 each of the different cards, and it's suggesting dimensionals for the green layer. All right, I'm just going to I'm going to use the edge pieces. Where are my snips? There they are. There, 1, 2, and 3. Now, obviously, these kits come with adhesives. They are all inclusive. The ones that don't have stamps have the pre-printed sentiments, but this came with these glue dots and these dimensionals, and it also came with this twine for embellishment. But for me, it makes more sense to just use my full-sized products. And then I save those for other items. So I'm going to do another half one for this guy, and they're having it pretty much in the center. They also suggest a glue dot at the base of this, but I am going to try and figure out where I put my glue gun. My seal adhesive. There we go. So they want a little bit of adhesive there, and then they want adhesive on the back of the sentiment strip. And of course, excuse me, I'm still recovering from a cold, so I'm going to pop a little cough drop in my mouth. Try not to cough too much in your ear. So this is how the replacements come. All right, so I pulled it out of the package. I'm going to use these pegs and line them up with those holes, press down, and I'm going to take the top and push it together. I'm going to pull it out until I get some of that sticky bit coming out, and then I can start using my fresh roll. All right, I'm going to open up my directions again because they fell over. All right. They have me putting the green layer about here. Make sure I'm opening right. Yep. Actually, this is how they had it going forward. So about here. And my sentiment layer right on top of it. Staggered a little bit. Actually had it staggered more than that, but that's good. All right, and then they're using this strawberry. So it looks like I am putting the big leaf down first. This one, if you're going to do it the way it's designed, you would want to mail this. You don't, or not mail this. You would want to be giving this one out in person. And then we have our little extra leaf. So we have our depth and dimension. And then these have adhesive on the back. And the reason I say that is because each side has adhesive. So what you could do is put this on the center if you wanted to mail it, along with the leaves, although you would want to crease the leaves if you're going to put this on in the center inside. So I got one side of the backing off. Now I'm trying to get the other side. There we go. All right. I'm going to place this down. Wow, it's a lot bigger than they were giving it credit for. All right, I'm going to place it down here, and then I'm going to unfold it and attach the other side here. And there we have our first card done. Pretty simple, and you can hear the crinkly of that honeycomb. Now with this one, if you do it on the outside instead of the inside, it's always going to be popped up like that. You're never going to have it go flat, which is why if you're going to put it on the front, you don't want to assemble it fully before you mail it, or you just don't want to mail it. You want to hand it out to them in person. It won't even fit in the envelope like this. Or you can put it in a big package without an envelope. So there's our first card. I'm going to set it here for now. And our second card is this design with all of the fun balloons. And then we need the Oh Happy Day from here. And they didn't do any string on that first card, yay. Or twine, I should say. All right, so we have the Oh Happy Day. I'm going to need the You Did It for another card, so I'm going to punch it out and set it aside. And again, you have all these extras. If you don't have anybody to send in that language, you can just flip it over and add a little bit of blending brush with some pool party ink, to mimic what it is, and stamp your own sentiment on a balloon. So yay for that. And I think that, yeah, that is going to be all the things I need to pull from that pile. Okay, so they want dimensionals on our balloon. So let's go ahead and put some dimensionals down. I think this is the hardest one of the batch. All right, we're going to pull off the backings of our dimensionals. And we're going to place our balloon kind of center-ish. And then they want us to tie a ribbon. I think this is the only one that gets twine. And we'll obviously want to use a glue dot to put it on. So I just pull out some of the ribbon. I do not pull it off. They suggest 12 inches, so that would look like that much. I don't think it's going to take that much, but let's see. So I'm just doing a regular, round the rabbit hole, or however that works. You put the rabbit ears together and go around the bush and down in the hole. I think that's how it goes, something to that effect. All right, so I've got a ribbon. I know that definitely wasn't 12 inches. I'm going to cut it and get a glue dot from my collection back here. Place it on the back. And grab out our card. And I'm going to put it down at the base of our balloon, right where that string meets up with our balloon. And then the magic of the inside happens. We're going to get our pool party balloon, and it's going to go right on the crease, the seam. And this is what I was suggesting you could do with the strawberry if you wanted to mail it. So it's going to partially cover the other two balloons, just like a bouquet of balloons would. We want it in direct contact with this ribbon down here. So I'm just kind of gauging approximately where I want to put it, and I'm lining it up with the crease of our card base. And I'm just pressing it down, making sure. Then I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to go ahead and take my bone folder again on both sides just to give it more, more connection. And so it is a little bit thick here, so you may still want to use a non-machinable to mail it. But when you open it, there you have, yay, a pretty balloon. All right, our second card is done. Our last card involves our rainbow, and we are going to need our other sentiments and our sun rays. Uh-oh, I don't like, oh, there we go. All right. It does have us doing the sun first, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to open up our card, and as you can see, we have the rays and the clouds. Let's go ahead and peel off the backing of our sun. Nice thing about the sun is there's no upside or downside or left side or right side. It's round. We do want to center it again in our crease. And at this point, I'm just going to fold the card and make sure we get a good connection. And so when we open it up, there we have a fun sun. Yay! Okay. Now, here's the other 3 elements for the card. This kit is so fast and easy, and this would be a really fun one with kids. I would say elementary age. I wouldn't do this with preschoolers necessarily, but certainly plenty of fun. I'm going to want to put on the front side of my sun a little bit of adhesive, and then I'm going to put my congrats on top of that so that the rays are kind of sticking out, but we cover up that center bit. Okay. Actually, this one took a little bit of the additional paper with it, so I just clipped that off. Okay. Then we are going to put dimensionals, partials. What did I do with my dimensionals? There they are. So once again, we're going to get the edge pieces. They are perfect for things like this. When you don't want a huge amount, or you could do mini glue dots or mini dimensionals, sorry. So each radial of the sunbeam needs its own dimensional. Oops. All right, that works. Come on. Release from the paper. I need 2 more of those. So I'm gonna get my snips out again. There we go. All right. Beautiful. And then we need 3 regular size dimensionals. We'll just pull down to that side. We'll do 1 here, 1 here, and 1 down here. Yeah, right about there is where they're showing. And then they also want 2 dimensionals on this. So we'll do 1 on each side like they're indicating. The instructions really tell you everything you need to know. So let's go ahead and pull our backings off of our dimensionals. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then we don't want that there either. We're going to place it about here. And there we go. And we're going to press those down. We're going to pull the backings off of our next statement. So it says congrats. And then you did it. Yay. And this is just an extra little cloud to add on to our bit about there. And there are each of the projects from our kit. So when your recipient opens it, then they get this beautiful 3-dimensional sun. Yay! And then they have a balloon on the inside of this one. And then, of course, our strawberry on the top. Most likely tomorrow I will have the other kit come in. But don't forget, I do have videos of, all of the new product that I have received. Playing with some of it, I've made some cards, which have been a lot of fun. Actually, there's another one that I'm not sure where I put it that I updated. But that's okay. And then these were the ones I did at On Stage with the Spotlight on Nature kit or bundle. There we go. Which I'm grateful I picked that one for my stamp set that I got for the after hours experience, because you can't order that until May 1st, even if you are a demonstrator. So it was only because I went to On Stage and chose that for my bundle or my after hours experience that I paid extra for. All right, so that is our video for today. Short and sweet because, it's tax season and I've got a lot of work to do besides card making. But it's been a great fun hanging out with you today. Let me know what you think of this kit. And the other kit is cats and dogs. Here, let me show you. Let me show you real quick what that looks like. Go back to Kits Collection. And so here is the Hooray for Honeycomb kit that we just put together. And then this is the By Your Side kit. And it actually, it has stamps. So you get mix and match. So there's some dogs and there's some cats, and you can choose which pieces you want to place on the card front. And then they have a stamp that has a dog paw and a stamp that has a kitty paw. So if you're team cat, obviously I'm team cat, you can do a bunch of cat stuff. If you're team dog, you can do team dog. These are all the pieces that come in your kit. So if you ever need to know more information, you can go down here and you have this whole amount of stuff, including what your kits includes, which is a photopolymer stamp set, a little clear stamping block. Anytime our kits have, not our paper pumpkins, but our kits collection kits have stamps, they also come with a paper pumpkin sized stamping block. An old olive stamping spot, pre-designed projects, step-by-step instructions, pre-cut pieces, makes 8 cards and for each of 2 designs, 8 printed card bases, 8 printed envelopes, and it's going to be fun. So these are the card bases, and I think these are the envelopes here. Yeah. And then this is the stamp set. It says best friends forever. I'll always be by your side. Here's to a true friend, and you make my heart happy. And of course, the kitty footprint has, or paw print, the little toe beans, has a fish because, supposedly cats love fish. They do, but they don't always. And then the doggy, of course, footprint has a bone. What perfect little stamps to go with that kit. Okay. I hope you have a fabulous Wednesday, and I will see you again on Saturday. And I'll have, I finally pulled the trigger on the shopping bundle. I'm still not sure I'm going to use it much, but I'll at least play with it some. Okay, this has been Harmony Stamps with Michelle. I'm Michelle, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator coming to you from Pueblo, Colorado. If you happen to be in my area, I would love to meet you. I could show you all the new stuff in person, and I have classes that I've got prepared to go here locally, as well as my online classes as well. So hopefully you have a fantastic Wednesday and the rest of your week. And maybe I'll do something special for the eclipse. I'll have to think about that.